Hey everyone, welcome to this episode in the future. And if you're watching this episode, it means demo. I'm so excited for featuring me, everyone, and you will be too. For context, guys, I'm shooting this video on the 19th of October. I'm shooting this video on the 19th of October 2024 with the set intention that I will be buying a car in January 2025. Talk about moving in faith. Talk about moving with intention. Talk about manifesting, Betona. Hey, well done, girlie. Well done. Well done. You have arrived. You've done it. I'm super very proud of you. Yeah. So I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do like, share, subscribe. We'll fast forward to when I will show you since I have my car. I like that I'm psyching myself up for future me who'll be driving her car. Okay, 2025, the year of blessings and great things, man. Normally, flowers of Ingeko 2025. So I'm excited. I'm so excited for future me. I'm so excited for this accomplishment that I'm about to achieve. So obviously, guys, I'm setting this video as an intentional video to remind myself of the goal, which is to buy my car by January 2025. So I'll probably be releasing this video sometime in February 2025 when I've already gotten my beautiful car. I already know the car that I have. But let me not limit God. Ever, don't bring a hand. I'm not Mercedes Benz with my car. So I'm very excited for my car. But today, whatever brand it may be, and God is good all the time. So I'm setting this video just to say, when you want a car, guys, you move in faith. You plan ahead. So it's October 24 now. To be honest, I've been looking for the car that I want. Reading up on different car reviews, watching hundreds of videos, car ownership, calculating, asking for quotes left, right, and center, trying to think of what is the right timing for when to buy a car. Since July 2024, and this is a very big decision, so that's why I need to make sure that it's well thought out, that I plan ahead. I do the numbers, calculations. I plan for even what I don't plan for. Get advice for people who have bought cars before me. Guys, I think that's so important. When you want to buy a car, give yourself some time. Do not rush. Okay, aqala ke ngoku i-vlog yam. So I'm heading from East London, flying across Amafu, arriving in Durban. And here I am arriving, just looking all cutesy. And I was just explaining that I am waiting for my Uber before I go to collect my car. And funnily enough, I did my makeup in the bathroom as well on this day. It was very hot, guys, in Durban. Please do not ask me why I was wearing this fur jacket. It was for the drip. But otherwise, next thing, I am now in my Uber and traveling to Durban Central from the airport. I'm super excited. Finally arrived in Durban Central and there's my baby. Here I'm excited as they're uncovering Umanzini Usana Lwami. I'm a mom. Excitement, guys. No words can describe this moment. Love it for me, Bonanje. And here's just a 360 view of my baby, guys. My firstborn child, Umanzini. The guys, my child, whom I love with everything that is in me. And this is me driving her out of the dealership. Sorry for the different what's this resolution, portrait portrait and orientation, no, not and landscape, yes. But yeah, you'll just have to Yamazel. Here I'm driving myself back to the Eastern Cape's direction, but I start off at Margate to collect my driving buddy, and here I'm just listening to my gospel. And here I took a pit stop. I thought, okay, the video was over audible. Yes, I'll be audible because then, and here I was just updating on the trip that, guys, I just drove episode all the way from Durban, and I'm now approaching Margate. But yeah, then off I go collect my friend Utebza, and here he is, it designated co-driver yamo, and as you can see, he's looking all fresh. He's also gonna have a YouTube channel coming out soon, so please do keep an eye out. But otherwise, the late designated driver yamsa now almost got arrested upper in Mount Alive license. But anyways, we finally arrived safe here by, well, yeah. And I show my grandma. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Siatanda Says. And as you can see, I'm in my car and I decided to shoot this video from my car. But this video is so long overdue. I am so sorry for all of the delay. I think everyone who knows me is just super annoyed with me as to why I have been taking forever to release this video. But guys, so I just want to do my top 3, I think, lessons learned from buying my first car, and I hope that people can also carry this forward from their experience of buying their first car. So my first tip, guys, shop around for the best deal that you can possibly get. Guys, I used to watch videos by Muzi Sambo, and he always used to talk about the power of negotiation when it comes to buying your car. Don't settle for the first price that you get. Like, let them know, but I have this much money, this is my budget, and see what room that they can make in order to get you a discount. Whether, guys, the discount is 5,000, whether it's 10,000, whether it's even just 2K, it goes a long way. Okay, so don't downplay the power of your negotiation skills. And I know that sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm just a girl, I want a man to do this for me. Girl, use yourself to get yourself the best deal that you can. Like, be bold, and just be like, look, I want this car, but this is how much I have. So for example, I negotiated a discount for my car. So my budget, guys, was initially 300,000 rand. I went over the budget by 10K, right? But when I got my car, it was listed as 320,000 rand. And I said to this guy, look, I want this car, but 300,000 rand. Yeah, boy, that is my budget, And he was like, okay, let's see what, we can work out. Then they did their working out, and they're like, we can offer you this car at 310, but if you want a model at 300,000, there is the previous model of this car that you can get for 300,000. And obviously, I'm for the previous model, yeah, bo. So I was like, okay, it's fine. And then when I got my offer, I took it to the East London Hyundai. So for those that don't know, I bought mine from Durban, and I'm not a Durban girlie, I'm an East London girlie. I took the OTP to East London to check if they could match the offer, and they couldn't match the offer, right? So I ended up just settling for the Durban one. So it could have been delivered to me and I would have saved all the costs of traveling to Durban and all of that. But because I'm a gal and I wanted my moment with the bow and everything, I traveled all the way to Durban, guys, to go collect my car. And you might be like, oh, but the travel expenses less, the discount that you got isn't really a discount. Guys, it's still a discount. I did the maths. It still worked out to my favor. And also I wanted a demo vehicle because I wanted the car to already have had its first bit of depreciation instead of getting it brand new and being the first carrier of the depreciation of the car. And I feel like that just worked in my favor. So that is how I did it and went about it. So, and obviously, like, that is my experience of shopping around. But otherwise, I was on Auto Trader, like, way in advance, just to check, like, how the prices are moving, to see if whether or not it's actually a good deal. Because sometimes maybe you can be looking in the previous year and you are probably seeing models 300,000, and then all of a sudden when you come into the month that you want to buy a car, all of a sudden cars are like 330, and there's a whole 30K gap between the month that you last checked and when you checked. So just constantly ensure that you're constantly monitoring the car prices for the vehicle that you want. Guys, now I didn't test drive my car. Now I just honestly had faith that I'm gonna love the car that I wanted, and good I-20. So that's just how I bought my car with no test drive. I didn't check it, and because I bought it from its home, I trusted that Hyundai would do good diligence and offer me a car that doesn't have problems, and of which so far I am happy with my car, guys. I absolutely love Manzini, which is my baby's name. Yes. Second tip that I would like to give you: where you can't get a broker, use one for your car insurance, right? So I had the privilege of using If Insurance, which is a 100% black owned insurance broker. So what does a broker do? They negotiate the best deal for you when it comes to your car insurance possible, right? So I used If Insurance because, first of all, I could get, insurance by going on Hippo and all of that, but no black person would benefit from that. And then, I believe in that a black man or black woman has to benefit from everything that I'm doing. So I used If Insurance to source the best car insurance, and I ended up with Osantam at a very affordable rate than what I would have gotten if I sourced it by myself. So I highly recommend their work. I definitely suggest using that too for someone else, and if you're too lazy to shop around. But I also feel like just do it, because I feel like insurance brokers also like negotiate the best deal for you as their client, because their aim is obviously to please you. But now we go in there with the knowledge of insurance. So do your research, ask for reviews from your colleagues and your friends and people who've bought cars so that you can hear about what their experiences are. And also have a sort of benchmark as to know with the car that you have, how much should it actually cost you to get that car insured, so that you know what's a good deal and you know what's not a good deal. And then thirdly, when it comes to the car financing, guys, this is a hack that I learned. As a young professional person, try by all means to get a young professional account where you can, in order to get preferential interest rates. So I trusted my interest rate, right? I was like, I get credit score, guys. I mean, you guys should watch my previous videos about credit score and how to maintain a good credit score. I should know, I should get a good interest rate for when I borrow a car, for when I buy a car, right? So when I say good interest rate, I feel like the interest rate that I get should not be far from the prime. Yeah, that's me with my credit score. And I think I will put up a little image here of what my credit score currently is now, so that you can also sort of benchmark for yourself. So with my plain old credit score, I went to ABSA, and then ABSA offered me a 12.9, right? But then I was like, man, I feel like I can do better with my credit score, right? And then they said, but okay, we can offer you 11.5 for your credit score. At the time, the prime was 11.25. We can offer you 11.5, and what will even make it better if you could also like switch to ABSA. And I was like, I can definitely do that. Yeah. But then I realized that ABSA also has a young professionals account, where if you have a certain degree and you're a young professional, you can get preferential interest rates, which is your prime -1. So because I have an accounting degree, and guys, not even see an accounting degree, like lay plain, I was able to get the young professionals account. So I really strongly recommend that for people, if you can get a young professionals account, to do that, so that you can get the prime -1. It doesn't matter your credit score, whatever, but it will fight for you because you have that type of account. And I feel like those savings go a long way. Yeah, but I mean, even now, because we have our interest rates reduced already, so I feel like that is something that you can benefit from. Other banks that have a young professionals account are Standard Bank as well, your Investec, I think Nedbank as well also has a young professionals account. So read up on it, look at the benefits that it offers, and secure your great preferential interest rate. And then when you look at your car installment, guys, you need to also be a bit woke about it. Ne? I know that a lot of people are always like very anti-balloon payment and all of that, but you know your pocket, you know your strength. Ne? And if you want the car that you want, ne? And you can make a plan for your balloon payment. There's nothing wrong with taking out a balloon payment. I think I've just learned this from this car shopping experience. So what I mean, if you have a plan for your balloon payment, I think in the past what our parents used to do is that they'd get a balloon payment, residual value, and our parents wouldn't know what a residual value is when they take out the car. They just gave the car dealership the installment that they wanted to pay, and then they got slapped with the balloon payments. So when our parents thought they were done paying off cars, they'd get the shock of their lives to realize, but no, there's this outstanding amount that they still have to pay. And I think that's where the dislike for balloon payments actually came from. But I think that as an upcoming generation, if you are smart about your balloon payment, in the sense that you know that when you get a bonus, you are going to throw all your bonus into that balloon payment, where as soon as you get a specific lump sum of money from whatever you're getting it from, you're going to throw it towards your balloon payment. I think then it makes sense for you to get a balloon payment. But like I said, don't take a balloon payment out if you don't have a plan for a balloon payment yako. And also a balloon payment obviously helps you, manage the installment a bit better. And I think also, for example, for God forbid that you perhaps run into chaos, you run out of your job. If you built with your car, hopefully because of a balloon payment, you'll be able to pay off that installment that is a bit lesser. Yeah, so I think a balloon payment works in that aspect. But if you can afford your car without the balloon payment, do not take the balloon payment, guys. Do not take it. Yeah, but I think that in the wisdom of trying to free up more excess cash and to be able to use it elsewhere with regards to your car needs, a balloon payment is the most ideal way. But also remember that you'll reach your break-even point for your car a bit later if you do take out a balloon payment. What does that mean? When you sell your car, it's going to take you a bit longer to actually make profit on it if you do have a balloon payment, because your balloon payment obviously incurs interest as well. So yeah, so those are my tips, guys, from my car buying experience. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, as you see in the beginning of the video, I've been on my car buying experience, so I enjoyed every single aspect of it. And I am here, guys, for advice if you want to buy your own wheels. And yeah, man, guys, otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. I am great. I'm happy that we are even shooting this in Omanzini Niboneba. So yeah, guys, otherwise I hope everyone has a great year, a great 2025. I hope everyone started it off well. And otherwise, yeah, guys, so all the lovely messages, I truly appreciate everything. Otherwise, guys, until next time, hopefully I'll be more frequent now. Sorin but otherwise, guys, till next time, bye. Love you lots.